AITA for taking away my brother's +1 and inviting his girlfriend myself? I kind of know I am the asshole, but I need to know how bad it was. My brother is 29 and has been with Leah for about 2 years. We all like her. She is super nice. I'm getting married next April and sent an invite to my brother's apartment. We decided to send invites to households and not individuals. For example, our aunt received an invite for her family and not for each individual. Last Thursday, we met at my parents' place. It was just the core family because of some tax reasons, lol. While there, I asked my brother about Leah's dietary restrictions. I know that she is a vegetarian for health reasons and that she cannot have certain raw vegetables. He said that she wasn't going to come and that he was taking his girl best friend, Amanda, instead. Now, their relationship is weird AF. Amanda has always been stringing my brother along, in my opinion. He always denies having feelings for her, but let's be real here. Amanda would date other guys, blow off my brother, then when things were on the decline with her partners, she would be attached to him again. Her last boyfriend broke up with her right around the time my brother, his then ex-girlfriend, Amanda, and her ex were supposed to travel to Spain. What did my idiot brother do? Go with Amanda alone because Amanda was uncomfortable with his ex-girlfriend. Obviously, he acted blindsided when his girlfriend broke up with him. I didn't even say anything anymore because it's all so weird. So, when he said that, I asked if Leah already had other plans. But my brother said that Amanda had asked if she could come because it would be an opportunity to finally see the old gang. We were in the same friend group in high school. I told him that I would have invited Amanda if I wanted her there. Amanda is mean and cold. She always makes disparaging comments about other girls. At every event, around 1 hour in, she will make some sort of scene that either has her running away crying or sitting mad at a table telling everyone to leave her alone, and then making a cryptic comment about something hurting her. I told my brother I was revoking his +1, and Amanda was not coming to our wedding. He accused me of being misogynistic and bigoted because I don't understand opposite-sex friendships, which is BS. My husband has a female childhood friend who is his best woman. I love her too, and she has been amazing. And she respects fucking boundaries. She always includes me and made a huge effort when I started dating my fiancé to integrate me into the friend group. Anyway, I said my decision was final. He could take it or leave it, but I would be inviting Leah myself because I like her. He screamed at me and told me to keep out of his business. I said to get rid of his weird fucking feelings for Amanda. He is mad at me. My dad said is none of our deal. My mom is furious with my brother. So, AITA? Edit. To answer some questions. The invite was addressed to the Smiths. Funnily enough, Leah had the same last name as us. Granted, we have one of the most common last names. Yes, they live together. The tax thing is nothing huge. My parents have a small business, but are really bad at keeping track of all their receipts. So every month we go and help them. We digitalize the receipts and put them in a bookkeeping software for the accountant. Amanda is in the comments. Say hi. Amanda commented, YTA, if he has any sense, he simply will not come to your wedding. That's the correct way to handle a-holes like you. And if he has any sense, he will go no contact with you a-hole. Fast Donut 5845 commented, YFCA? You're f***ing crazy, Amanda. OP replied to Amanda, Yeah, I wouldn't mind LOL. Amanda replied, Well, if you don't mind your brother and dad not coming to your wedding, that's fine. But the way you handled it makes you the AH. Not inviting your brother would have been fine. Giving him an invite, trying to dominate him and decide his relationships for him, and then uninviting his +1 because you want to decide who his partner is, that's overstepping. Prudent_fold 190 comments on Amanda's comment. How is telling him he can't bring a specific person to the wedding, dominating him? The invite wasn't to brother +1. It was to the Smiths, which is the last name of him and his GF from what I understand. From what I gather, you are Amanda. I understand why you are upset. It's hurtful to be called out in front of a large mob of angry Redditors with pitchforks. It's okay to feel hurt. Maybe step back from the situation and reflect on what OP is saying about how you are treating her brother and how you act. Also, if you want to see the old gang, gather them yourself to hang out. Don't go to a wedding with a guy that already has a GF of 2 years. That's really scummy. OP responded, "My dad is not mad at me, dude, lol. He thinks it's unnecessary drama. He doesn't like Amanda either, so he is just keeping out." Relevant comments. Prudent_fold 190 commented, NTA. I have think bottom line is, you don't want Amanda at your wedding because she causes a scene and brings a negative energy. I think you are well within your right to say she is not allowed at the wedding. You can invite Leah yourself, but by the sounds of your brother's behavior, who knows if they will even still be together by then? Even if they are, I wouldn't count on her sticking around if he keeps prioritizing Amanda over her. OP replied, I like Leah genuinely as a friend and would like her there. I should honestly just have invited her officially too. I should have honestly have been able to foresee David would do this. Plisdu 1063 commented, NTA, primarily because you say you intentionally did not invite Amanda and that you two no longer get along, despite previously sharing a friend group. He doesn't get to bring someone intentionally not invited to your wedding. Unfortunately, you can't control his obsession with Amanda, and he likely has to keep destroying relationships before he finally gets that he is prioritizing her over his relationships. OP replied, I given up talking to him years ago. I always feel sorry for the amazing girls he brings home, though. I still talk to his ex. She helped me with a career. LOL. He is going to end up alone. Update 2 weeks later. Update AITA for taking away my brother's +1 and inviting his girlfriend myself. Regarding the invitation, I now realize I shouldn't have phrased it as inviting a single person. I thought inviting households would be cute and less pressure for guests. Lesson learned, LOL. Here's an update I'd like to share with you. After the confrontation, I didn't hear from Leah or my brother for about 2 days. During that time, Amanda reached out to me, upset about my Reddit post. She called me an asshole and insisted that Leah is not the only special woman in my brother's life. She argued neither Leah nor I have the right to be selfish with my brother's time, asserting she existed before Leah or any of his girlfriends and would outlast them all. She ended with a presumptuous statement that she would surely see me at my wedding. I was fuming. I chose not to engage with her other remarks, but instead sent her a clear message. Hello, Amanda. You are not invited to my wedding. If you want to see the old gang, please organize a coffee date when they're all in town. Should you appear at the wedding, you will be escorted out, peacefully by staff or with police involvement. Please refrain from contacting me or my husband. Amanda responded with more emails, mostly vague threats and name-calling, and turned to Instagram to indirectly target me. She tagged me in posts, making my username small so people wouldn't notice me tagged, but would see it in my notifications. She also used an Ask Me Anything sticker on her Instagram story, where I'm pretty sure she asked herself leading questions. Highlights included questions like, What's the perfect outfit for a wedding? With a photo of herself in a dress captioned, This. But sadly, I'll never get to use it, and What is your pet peeve? Followed by a rant about nosy people who think they have the right to control others. She flooded her story with sad quotes about no longer having a girl's girl. She tagged me in every single one. Of course, I screenshotted them all, LOL. Some friends reached out when Amanda started spreading a different story, claiming I originally invited her, but later disinvited her because Leah hates her and pressured my brother to do the same. The cool part? Not one person believed her. Many of our old high school friends have cut ties with Amanda, and the few guys who still talk to her are more linked to my brother. They reached out to let me know Amanda was spreading rumors. The girls in the group blocked her after she vented to them, which led Amanda to start bombarding their phones. My brother panicked, thinking I'd started a campaign against her. Speaking of my brother, he called and texted me multiple times, furious that I excluded Amanda and even blamed me for any harm she might come to. He went as far as calling our mother, saying Amanda was depressed, and threatening never to forgive me if something happened to her. My mom advised him to call for a welfare check if he was genuinely concerned, because he, as an individual with no training, wouldn't be equipped to handle such situations. The biggest development is that my brother got kicked out of his shared apartment. Leah called me to say their relationship might not continue and that she might not feel comfortable coming to the wedding. I understood her decision and offered an open ear. We met for coffee, and she recounted their ugly fight. Without going into all the details, Leah didn't hold back. She made my brother read every single text out loud between him and Amanda and sent a copy to one of her male friends, who replied, "Leah, WTF, this is not okay." She used this as evidence that their interactions were, at best, inappropriate, and realistically, an emotional affair. When my brother begged her to stay, she asked him why, knowing he would always choose Amanda. He swore he wouldn't, but his immediate response to a hysterical call from Amanda about me bullying her proved otherwise. Leah left while he comforted Amanda in another room. Later, she texted him that he needed to move out while she was away. It's her apartment, and she didn't want to see him until certain conditions were met, cutting Amanda out completely and seeking therapy to address his unhealthy patterns. The fight spanned 2 intense days. Leah found solace in your podcast and the comments here. She described it as surreal but helpful. She sends her greetings and wants people in similar situations to know a few things. Don't fear being alone, because being with someone who's not good for you will make you feel lonelier than being single. Never enter a relationship with a "I can fix him" mentality, as it usually ends in heartbreak. Prioritize yourself. And while trying to work things out is noble, don't depend on it as the solution. That's pretty much it. It sounds convoluted, like a soap opera, but my day-to-day life has surprisingly been calm. I think my brother really needs to mature and either commit to Amanda or realize he's being strung along. And to Amanda, please grow up and leave me alone. Relevant comments. Manufacturer no. 6,126 commented. Thank God you stayed strong and Leah got out. Your brother and Amanda are totally banana. Writing_MM_romance commented. So, Amanda is keeping your brother as a backup plan, and he's willing to throw away every relationship he has, romantic and otherwise, to keep her happy. Hopefully he comes to his senses before he ends up a sad, broken, lonely man. Thanks for listening, and subscribe for more Reddit stories.